Welcome to Tuesday with Terry, the podcast for getting your mind, business, and life in shape. Hosted by Terry Blachek, one of the original area developers for Orange Theory Fitness, who helped launch the brand from the very beginning. He'll use his years of experience to help you shape up your mind, build strong relationships with your teams, revamp your business processes, and set down the path towards success in all aspects of your life.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Terry. I'm your friend. Welcome to Tuesday with Terry. We've been getting through the month of January 2022. Happy New Year. You're 30 days, 31 days into your goals, you're 31 days into your values, you're 31 days into making it happen. And again, remember, if it didn't all work out like you thought it was going to, you always get a fresh start. Every day's a new day, right? We're talking to you live from Austin, Texas, where the sun is hot, the barbecue is sweet, and all the drinks are free over here. Come on over. We'd love to have you. Invite you to come and visit our town. As I mentioned, we've been talking about goals. Today is February the 1st, so happy February. Man, February, right? Love is in the air, right? It is Valentine's. It's my daughter's birthday, February 14th, and Valentine's Day. Same thing, pretty cool, right? But in any case, what I wanted to just take a minute, and I want to wrap up this whole goal setting section with you. And I wanted to just mention this to you. It's a quote. It goes like this: "Don't complain about the results you didn't get from the effort you didn't put in." So if you look back at January and said, well, that didn't really work, or well, that I had an idea and I thought I was going to get in shape, or I thought I was going to lose weight, or I thought I was going to eat better, or I thought I was going to quit smoking, or I thought I was going to stop drinking, or I thought, I was going to try to, spend more time at church or spend more time with my family or my friends, whatever those things were. If that's not happening, you got to remember, you got to take time and you got to put in some effort. Remember, in early part of January, we talked about your values. We talked about what was important. And what I'm really talking about today is the first of the month. It's time for a fresh start. If you fell backwards, or you let it go a week or 2 weeks, or you were not consistent, that's okay. We all have setbacks. We all have speed bumps in our life. You're no different than me. I had some speed bumps in January. I had some setbacks in January with some things I was trying to accomplish. But today's a new day. Today's a new month. And so remember, we live a day at a time, week at a time, a month at a time, a year at a time. So remember to surround yourself with those people. I would ask you to, in January, did you really surround yourself with the people that didn't ask you why? They were the people that asked you why not. Did you think about adventure and creating your own epic life? And did you already take some steps to do that in January? I mean, what have you been procrastinating on? That was a question I asked you back in January, but are you still procrastinating on it? Here we are 30 days later, and are you still procrastinating on that? You gotta do the hard work up front, right? I want you to do, as Zig Ziglar said, do a checkup from the neck up, but I want you to think about a couple things, and I want to remind yourself about your dreams, about your goals, your desires, your aspirations. Remember, you're the architect of your life. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm bringing this back because it's a brand new month. You got to get re-motivated. You got to get re-invigorated. You got to get passionate about achieving and accomplishing your goals. You got to stay with it. We've got a presentation coming up with a great friend of mine, and she was just talking about just sticking with it, the grit she was talking about. You'll be excited to hear her in a couple of weeks. One of the things I talked about recently was how much time do you really have left? And we did that little math problem that said what your age and how many days in a month and a year, and average age person lives to 72, and how many more days do you have? And every day is a day to clip off of that chart. I mean, how many more days do you have to get it done? Remember, don't do, get done. Told you the story about the starfish, and I told you about making a difference. Little things make all the difference in the world. Remember those little things. So if you are or had a setback in January. Let's get at it. It's February 1. Take out a blank sheet of paper right now. I'm got to tell you, 7 habits of highly effective people start with the end in mind. On that blank sheet of paper, what I want you to do is on the left-hand side of that piece of paper, I want you to write all the topics that you're trying to create and improve your life. Now, this may not be a complete list, but this is a list, and I wanted to give you some ideas. I'm going to give you 10 things. On the left-hand side, you should put your relationships. You should put your family. You should put your finances. You should put your health, your soul, or your spirituality, your career, your education, your travel plans, your charity or ways that you want to help others. And the last one is something fun or spontaneous. Now, that's on the left-hand margin. I want you to create 3 other margins. And on the far right, I want you to write 3 years, 2024, and draw a line right down there. And then next to that, to the left of that, 2023, and to the left of that, 2022. And under 2022, just break that up into 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. In essence, into quarters. And so what you really want to do is you want to take all of those 10 areas of your life and you want to say, where do I want to be in 3 years? Where do I want to be in 2 years in 2023? And where do I want to be at the end of this year? Because you see, you may not be able to accomplish it all in the next 11 months. You may not be able to accomplish it all in the next 2 years, and you may not be able to accomplish it all. Again, this is only a part of your life. It's a window of your life. You may not be able to accomplish it all in the next 3 years. But you see, many people spend more time planning the wedding than they do the marriage. Many people spend more time planning their work and their career than they do their life. And what I'm suggesting today is you got to stop. If you didn't have success, and if you did have success, you need to expand on the success. If you didn't, guess what? Today, you get a brand new, fresh start with it. And what I want to remind you of is when you go, well, I can't really think of anything, Terry, I want you to go back and say to yourself, what am I passionate about? What do I love to do? Who do I love to spend time with? Where are those moments of happiness in my life? Where could I volunteer that I could really give back and give back to others? And I want to remind you, in all of those pieces and parts that we put on the left-hand side, you may come up with 15 or 20. I just gave you 10. In everything we talk about, remember to believe in yourself. Remember that you're the president of your own life. Remember that you live and you die by the choices you make in life, and every day that you get up, at the beginning, at the middle, at the end, during the day, those are all choices. You get to choose to wake up. You get to choose to get out of bed. You get to choose to dress up, to make up. You get to choose to work out. You get to choose what to eat. You get to choose who to call. You get to choose who to talk to, where you're going to go, and in essence, who you're going to be that day. Remember that answers are determined by the questions that you ask. And I'm going to ask you this question is, where do you want to be at the end of this year in the different areas of your life? Who do you want to be at the end of the year in these areas of your life? Make a good choice right now to plan your life. Your future depends on it. Your legacy depends on it. Get started now. Every day is a new start. My name's Terry. I'm your friend. Welcome to February.